These all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
And I approve this message.
Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby.
We are the
Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby. Don't need no invitation. We are that Raider Nation. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it. Touchdown, touchdown. Let's throw a bomb on first down. Let's throw a bomb on every down. First we score, then we clown. Having fun, look around. Nobody loud as a Raider crowd. Nobody proud as a Raider crowd. NFL, how you like me now? We gon' do this open style. Nothing but action. I'm Bo Jackson, hit the hole. Run you over, goal line. Jumping over, going crazy. Lose your soul, lose your mind in the black hole. Here's the goal, Super Bowl. And everybody here, get the goal. Don't need no invitation. We are that Raider Nation. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it. Oakland Raiders.
Raiders! What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Raider Connection. My bad. I was in a rush making the thumbnail, but y'all know what she's doing here. Welcome on like Myra said, a West Side Wednesday. West Side Wednesday. Yeah. What's going on? What's going on, fellas? How you doing?
All right, Neil, what's going on, man?
Good.
Chilling.
Ready
Y'all
for that
ready?
game
Y'all
on
ready for
Friday.
a short week?
Yeah,
A quick turnaround. I was like, damn, the game's already in like 2 days.
that's the last thing this team needs is a quick turnaround. We're bad enough with a full week's worth of practice. We're going to do it in less time with a holiday in the middle, too.
You know what? I don't know. I used to like the quick turnarounds better. They're like less anticipation. I mean, at this point in the season, you should be getting ready and know how to get ready where you don't need the whole week, Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more rest than anything at this point of the season anyway. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But man, how you doing, Jay? How you feeling, bro?
Good, brother. Just ready for that Black Friday game. A lot of exciting news going on. Yep.
You nervous? You excited?
I'm excited. I want to see. Obviously, with Chiefs and Raiders is always an intense game, and secretly I want them to pull out a Christmas miracle like we did last year and beat them in Arrowhead. That's fucking, bro. It fucks these guys up so bad. I think they have to go to fucking therapy. I'm not even capping, bro. Like Kelsey took like 6 months to get over it. So I like that. They talk.
That loss last season hit them hard. Especially maybe they weren't expecting it, but it also woke them the fuck up though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't like being the team that's the get right game for players, like especially players like Kelsey. And
definitely.
That's what happened that last game.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was doing crap prior to that, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, here I am. I'm gonna be the tight end that always kills you guys every year.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Yeah. I was checking with the chat. What's going on? Myra G in the house. Yeah, area. She said the 510. Of course she did. Our boy Las Vegas Raider. Man, I thought you was gonna be here, bro. My bad. I forgot you was traveling. Safe travels.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I missed you on the show tonight for sure.
Yeah, Sacktown Raider Mike. What up, my boy? What's going on? And then, of course, Billy Davis, always in the house. What up, Raider Nation?
Billy.
What up, Billy? What's going on, baby? Myra says 2 and 10 loading.
I saw that. It's not wrong.
Raider Van, what's good, big dog? What's good? The 209 in the house. I'm going to die. My boy Samoa Raider. What's up, big dog? How's it going? He says, # bring Jimmy back.
Oh, good Lord.
What's up, Oos?
Ooh, man, no one is as traumatized as Chiefs Kingdom. They never saw it coming. Man, you know what though? That's true though. That's true because woo. You know what? I'll say this. I know we said it last week when it came to rivalries, but this has surpassed the Broncos to me, but maybe more because of their success recently. So it pisses me off even more. And it's got a family connection for me. Sadly, my little brother is a diehard Chiefs fan. And not recent, though. Not recent. My little brother's been a fan since 89, 90 of the Chiefs. So this has been like a family rivalry every year, you know, betting with each other, talking smack to one another. Yeah, so this one goes deep. He got mom and my sister on board now. Now they're rocking Chiefs gear. So he took two of my fans away. I stole his son, though. His son was a Chiefs fan, but now he's a Raider fan.
There you go. You know what? I mean, for the longest time, you had the upper hand in that, and in that rivalry because the Chiefs was just so crappy, and now lately it's just you don't even want to look at them. It's like, oh God, it's rivalry weekend, and it's a holiday on top of that. So everybody's going to be together.
Yeah, so it's the only game on. That's the one everyone's going to be watching.
Yep.
Yeah,
holiday.
So y'all like that what the hell was that commercial where the family's all in Chiefs gear sitting around the dinner table and the boyfriend's wearing the Raiders sweater on it, and he's just sitting there going,
That's
that's take it off. No,
that was us last Christmas, bro.
You.
There you go. Yeah, like, hey, you can't wear that Raiders jersey. Okay, cool. You have the sweater, bro. The lights and everything.
But no, New England, like for you, bro. How does that rivalry go? Because I know you hate the Patriots because you're in New England.
I can't stand the Patriots.
But how deep is this?
I mean, I just if it was somebody else winning 3 Super Bowls in the same time frame they did, minus obviously the Patriots. It could be any other team other than the Chiefs, Chargers, or Broncos. Anyone else, I'm fine with it. Because you got to look at it this way. In our division, for the longest time, we had the upper hand over everybody in the West. We had 3 Super Bowl wins. Chargers will never have one, as far as I can care less. They're just never good enough. The Broncos had their run, and now the Chiefs now have surpassed us now, because now they've got 4, 3 recently, unfortunately. Yeah, that just stings worse. In Mahomes, I can't stand Mahomes. I just he's taken the place of how much I disliked Brady when Brady was playing.
Really?
So he's not. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Mahomes. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Mahomes is the type of guy that if you walked in the room, I'd want to punch him in the face now instead of Brady.
See, the funny part is I used to get so much grief from my family because obviously I wasn't a Patriots fan, but I respected Brady. I don't do that with Mahomes. I think he's a bitch. I call him Kermit. Like, yeah, like to me, it's different. Maybe because he's the Chief, so I don't see it the same way. But
I think if he played for another team, I would still not like him. He's just, I don't know. He's just got that face and just his mannerisms.
You just want to punch, right?
Yeah, he just annoys the living shit out of him.
It's his voice. It's the voice.
The voice.
And it's weird because he's always doing this all the time. Like the way he moves his hammer, it's like, dude, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, I think it intensified for me after watching that show on Netflix that he was on, and then the rivalry between him and Max.
Oh, the quarterbacks. Yeah, the quarterback one.
Yeah, quarterback show. Yeah, I'm him. Like,
yeah. Get out.
What about you, Jay? How does the rivalry sit for you, brother? Is it big?
I mean, that's always big, bro. I mean, I ain't got nobody. I don't know any Chiefs fans, but still, man, I fucking hate them. I fucking hate stupid Mahomes, bro. Kelsey, I hate Kelsey more, bro.
You hate Kelsey more?
Arrogant. Yeah, I fucking hate him, bro. And I don't like his brother either. I don't like Jason.
What do you got against Jason?
I don't know. Because his brother, he's a douchebag too, bro. So fuck him. Yeah. You're gonna
upset a lot of women out there that love the Kelsey.
I know. Oh my god. Yeah, well, they can do it, bro. Fuck that. Like this fucking doucher. You can tell, bro. It's just written all over his face. So,
douchebag.
Yeah. I don't care for Travis at all, man. Yeah.
You know, I didn't used to think Jason was like that till I saw that video recently of him taking away that dude's phone.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, this fool really is a fucking douche. Like, yeah.
He's just the mellow version of him. That's all.
The mellow
version. Mellow version of Travis. Yeah. But yeah, they're the same, bro. Yeah, I didn't even watch their podcast. I know they have a podcast too, and fuck that.
Yeah. But Myra's right though. One thing we're good at handling the Queefs upset. Remember the year when we got our first win this season in Oakland against them on Thursday night? And I remember that because I was watching that game with my brother. My brother was talking so much, but credit to my brother, he didn't think they were gonna kick our ass because he's always worried about this game, regardless of our records. Either one, you know, both of us are the same way because of the rivalry. It goes so deep. You know, you never know who's gonna win this game. One team could be shitty, the other one could be Super Bowl bound, but there's no discounting that. I think that what I remember the most. No, was it that one? No, which one was the one where the fool started celebrating, and Justin, was it Mac and I forgot who were celebrating after a sack, and I think Justin they had to call timeout. He started yelling at them because the game wasn't over, and it was Khalil Mack and another one. They were just fucking out there in the middle of the field, fucking celebrating, and they had to call.
Oh god, why do I not remember that?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. That wasn't the Thursday night one. It might have been Thursday night also because they usually do our games on prime times. But yeah, because I remember the primetime one, the one where they wore the white with the silver, and then we had that one play over and over, that 2-point conversion, the touchdown, the penalty, and it was like that game was never gonna end. Like I was with Carr, I remember that to Crabtree. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and these games, this rivalry has had some memorable games for me. Yeah, even back to like the 90s when we had Hostetler. And Tim Brown was coming across on a post, and the ref got in his way. And then the Chiefs cornerback intercepted that shit. And then that was the game. I remember like yelling, screaming, but I couldn't believe it. It was just fucking crazy. But yeah, there's a lot of memories in this game. What up? Yeah. What's going on, brother? How's it going? Yes, it was Crabtree. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, dude, this game is just... It intensifies for me, especially when it's on prime time. You know,
I mean, it's still
in Kansas City.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the pure dislike of the players on either team. Like, you know, how much we don't like them, the players don't like each other. You know, they still respect each other and go out there and play. Nobody wants to see anybody get hurt, but man, you want to see somebody snap Mahomes in half. I mean, that's why I wish Wilkins was still playing, because I think he would have the best shot just because of his pure size. Get back there, trash him.
Well, right now, the way Adam Butler's playing, I got a little faith in Adam Butler. You know, get him in there, right? Some havoc. You know, Max is gonna bring it. You know, he's looking forward to it.
He always has a good game against him.
Mm-hmm. Against them, so they're definitely going to be doing that. But man,
well, like I said, as long as he does what he normally does, you know, as long as he gets his hand on him, like just to remember, hey, little ass boy, I'm right here. Don't forget me. You know, you might have got the ball off this time, but
I'm gonna get your ass.
But no, yeah, just moving on, and we have to bring it up because it was brought up today, and it is what it is. Like, it's the best team versus the worst team.
He's right.
I mean,
and not even
was
just
he wrong?
In the division. Yeah, not even just in the division. The whole league, basically. There's two teams worse than us. You know, we're number 3 right now in the rankings, from worst to best. We're number 3. So, you know, not only are we the worst in the AFC West, we're in contention for the worst overall for the entire league at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to play one of them still. So that's going to come down to us in Jacksonville.
Yeah, we play Jacksonville. That's the game we're going to go.
We could end up with the number 1 pick by the time this whole season's over.
Yeah.
You know, we just need Jacksonville to win one game, and then we just go at it with them at the end, and it's going to be the game for, it's going to be like our Super Bowl, the game for the number 1 pick overall.
I know,
because that's ultimately what I would have mind, because you get the first pick, you get
whoever loses wins.
Carte blanche. Yeah. So that's how bad we are. Yeah, it is. He's right. Best versus worst.
I mean, and the crazy part for me is them being the best team. It's like it's a different type of team. Normally, it's their offense. You know, Mahomes and that explosiveness. These fools are a top defensive team now.
Yeah.
So it's not like our offense is our strength. So it makes it even harder, to try and go in there and come out with the dub. But, the savior has returned, the last guy to beat them in Arrowhead.
Maybe he's the good luck charm. You never know.
Yeah. Maybe he's the good luck charm, but we'll never know. Yeah. But what about you, Jay? You think that shit was out of pocket? The best team versus the worst team?
No, I mean, it's 100% on the nose, bro. I mean, you got to be real. You can't live in fucking denial and say your fucking team is competitive when it ain't.
Right.
And I think it's just AP just acknowledging the fact that, hey, you know what? Yeah, we fucking suck, but we're still gonna bring it. That's literally what he said. We're gonna go out there and ruin their fucking Thanksgiving, essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're last in a lot of things. So that characterization is pretty fucking accurate.
But when they're the top in kicking, remember, like we were talking about last night in our show, it's like we still got the two of the best kickers in the league, punter and kicker. So that's something to hang our hat on at least.
Yeah, exactly. So we're not
my right said the savior because that's what people call him. AOC is supposedly the savior of this team. Because some people think if he would have started, we would have a completely different record trajectory. But who knows? I mean, I don't know. You don't know. There's been so many injuries.
We would have won a couple more games easily.
Yeah, we could have won maybe like one or two more.
Maybe the Rams game at least. Jesus Christ!
We could have won the Rams game probably. Yeah.
That fucking Rams
after the KC game. I don't remember now. Did he get hurt before or after the KC game?
Who?
AOC.
O'Connell? He got hurt
at the Rams game.
Was it the Bengals game?
No, Rams game. Rams game.
The Rams game. Yeah, no, it said the Rams game. No one remembers where he broke his thumb. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, welcome, 93 Nav man. Welcome. Yeah, Mike, thanks for sending him over here, bro. But yeah, so now he's back. He's like, he said it's really Seabass and Leckler 2.0. And
it's true. That's what it
basically, like. Yeah, it is. It's basically it.
And then now you see AJ Cole throwing a pass,
Well, we know who the emergency quarterback's gonna be. And we know who's the second best receiver on the team now, too.
And then you got Diablo catching passes, bro. Like, oh my lord, yeah. I say it was week 7. It was against
that totally shocked the shit out of me. That going for it on 4th, that fake punt on the 4th.
You know what? Me too. And I think that's when we were in the bar and we were like, man, these motherfuckers are gonna mess around and win this game.
Yeah. And then it turned into 0 points. So
yeah, it did. Yeah, I think that's the frustrating part. And I think even when we look at like the worst to the best versus the worst, like that's where we continue to struggle. The red zone, putting up points. I don't want Carlson to be our highest scoring player anymore. Like fuck that, I'm over that shit. I don't want AJ Cole to be the team MVP.
That's unfortunately the way it's setting up for this year. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah. AJ Cole, our kicker? Yes, he's our punter. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to look at it this way. This past week against Denver, if it wasn't for Carlson, we wouldn't have scored any points in the second half.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just sad when you got to rely on a kicking game. It could be the same situation this weekend too. Friday.
Mm-hmm.
As long as the weather's decent, I think that's another thing that gives us a chance too. If it's not shitty weather and high winds,
Well, it's later in the day, so it's not. Over there, it's what 3:30 when it starts. It starts here at 12:30. So for you, it's at what 6:30, Jeff?
It's a 3 o'clock start here, or 3:30 here tomorrow.
Okay.
Friday, 1:30.
Oh yeah, Kansas City is over the time frame. My bad. I confused your time zone. But yeah. But what are your expectations from this game, bro? What do you expect? You think it's gonna be a good game? We're gonna get shit kicked out of us.
I think with AOC back, provided he doesn't have a setback on the injury, because they still weren't 100% positive, I think, until today. The announcement came out that he was definitely starting.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't have issues gripping the ball and being able to throw it without any problems. Now, granted, practice is different than game time. It's a lot faster pace. There's a little bit more confusion. He's not out there wearing a red over jersey where you can't touch him.
You can't touch him.
All
Yeah.
it's going to take is one possible good hit on his hand, and he's back out again. So as long as he can complete the whole game, I think we've got a better shot of winning this. I mean, we almost beat them earlier in Vegas.
Yeah, we only lost by 7 that game.
Yeah, I mean, so we were still in it right up to the end.
Pretty close.
But do you remember the most frustrating part? Well, what was for me the most frustrating part of that game?
What?
Remember we got that interception and then we couldn't get it in the end zone?
Yeah, that's as big as the fake punt on 4th down. You do that, you get the crowd all excited and you're feeling good, and all of a sudden just going, oh shit.
Yeah, and then they fucking got the ball and they drove it all the way down the field.
That's why I feel with our offense right now, if the defense gets an interception, if they don't turn that into a pick 6, there's a good shot we're not getting any points out of it. Especially against this Chiefs defense. I feel as though the running game is going to be huge this weekend.
Our running game or their running game? I think did they get Pacheco back this week?
I think they did.
That I don't know. I haven't looked.
I think they did. I haven't asked
I'm saying our running game has to be better. But I did see that they put Sincere back on the practice squad again.
They did?
Yep, because I went and picked him up in my fantasy league because I had an IR spot. Because Dobbs is out hurt now, so I'm like, I'll pick up McCormick. Let me throw him on my roster. I'll just sit him there. And then it says NA coach's decision, and then I read the notes on him. I'm like, son of a bitch, they put him back on the practice squad.
I wonder if they're going to reactivate him though, because I
they
know
might.
They were
they
about
still
getting
can.
him the ball more.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the other injuries. Went Madison, Zeus.
Yeah, because I know right now the ones that they ruled out was Hobbs and Bennett, right? Hobbs and Bennett are both ruled out. Yeah. So I guess they haven't said if White and Madison are out yet.
Yeah.
13 minus 13 spread. Wow.
That's what it is. Holy crap!
You know the Chiefs haven't covered the spread this year.
I believe it because they're not as good.
Yeah, they have not covered the spread this year. Yeah,
they're not putting points on the board like they have.
No,
Shit, man, a 13-point spread. Oh, I'd be putting money on that game.
Yeah, but knowing our luck, they fucking will cover it.
Yeah,
this game against them.
Yeah, we'll lose by 21 points.
Yeah. What about you, Jay? What do you expect in this game, bro? What do you think you're gonna see?
I mean, honestly, I think it's gonna be like another defensive game, bro, on both sides of the ball. I mean, on both teams. Yeah, I see it kind of like last year's, where it's like a low scoring game. But I mean, shit could always go sideways really quick, and we get blown fucking out. So, but I see. That's how I see it. I see it where the defense are just showcasing on Friday, and expect to see a few turnovers defensively from our guys. And I think if they you at least need two to be competitive. 2 big turnovers where we score defensive touchdowns. That's weird, right? Saying it
last Christmas.
Repeat of last Christmas. It's weird, right? We're saying it because offensively, I don't think it's gonna happen, man.
Right?
Maybe it could. We scored a few times, this past game, but it's not consistent, man. It's hard to count on them to really pull it out, especially with AOC.
Welcome, brother. Especially with what?
Well, especially with AOC just coming back from injury, man. He hasn't had any real reps in. I mean, he had reps, I think, on Monday, but I'm pretty sure that was like limited. So to have him back literally with no real practice, and just getting thrown in the game is going to be rough, man. So
you don't think he has more of a handle on the team because he's been here?
He has more of a handle as far as on the playbook, and he has that kind of the familiarity with the timing with the guys, because they know how certain guys run the route.
Yeah.
So he has that familiarity. So that's probably why they put him in over Ritter, because he has that familiarity with the offense and then with the playbook. He knows just what to run. So
Right.
Yeah, that gives it advantage. Yeah, but
I'm
throwing wise, I don't know.
I'm hoping that the run game shows up more. Yeah, I really hope they
think
do
it will.
activate McCormick.
Yeah.
And
I
he's
do
able
too.
to
I think
run
they
the ball
will.
more. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they will as more of a kind of like trying to protect Aiden, not have him throw so much, because you don't know. I mean, he's telling you, yeah, I feel good, I feel fine, but it could always
And
be.
I'm sure the coaches are noticing in practice too, right? That he's able to
Yeah.
hold on to the ball, wing it, throw
Like,
it.
It's also not just him being able to throw the ball and grip it too. You got to remember the big first step at the start of every freaking play is that snap. If he's got his hand in the wrong position or the ball snapped wrong, you
could
can
mess up
it's
his
that goodbye again
thumb.
right there. Just it could happen on the
Yeah.
first snap of the game, because don't forget, this is also the first game of him starting at quarterback with a new center. This is
Oh,
first
he's got
game time
JPJ now.
action.
That's right. James was at
Yep,
the
this is
Rams.
the first
Yeah.
game time action with
Yeah.
JPJ as his starting center. He's
Mhm.
come in relief here and there, but this is, he's going to be there from start to finish.
Yeah.
So hopefully they're working on that this week to make sure that JPJ gets that ball into his hands without hurting him too. Because
Yeah.
if the center's not paying attention to how he moves that ball, and I'm speaking from experience playing center, that if he doesn't move that ball in the right way into his hands, meaning the laces are where he needs them to be, and the ball's not turned up, like he doesn't hit the inside of his thigh as he's bringing the ball up,
Mhm.
when he's snapping it, because all it takes is that slight little movement and that ball's off kilter, and his hands don't know it's coming in that direction. So when he's got his hands under there, if that ball, say the tip's coming right here for his thumbs by accident, that's going to cause some damage, and that could fuck him up for the game. And then we're back to square one again with, now who do we put in?
So wouldn't it be better if they did it from a shotgun formation?
It could be, so that you might see
Yeah.
that. You might see a lot more shotgun this weekend,
more
because
shotgun.
he can see the ball coming at him, so he can adjust his hands as not to damage that
To
thumb.
damage that thumb.
So that's a
Yeah.
big thing with that.
That makes
You know,
sense. That makes sense.
Wasn't thinking of that earlier until tonight before we got on. I was thinking, I wanted to make sure I commented
Yeah.
on that, because that's huge.
93
Hopefully
They
Nav
it's
man.
not
run half
games,
their
to be
schemes on
honest with you.
shotgun anyway. Yeah, they run the
The
schemes
The
out.
majority of the damn play calls are out of shotgun. I rarely see
yeah.
them under center. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
But you're right,
Which you
bro.
could see
JPJ's an
this
absolute
whole game
beast.
plan is where he's in shotgun the whole time just because of that.
Yeah.
Kermit is flat ass way.
Well,
we already ruined Christmas last year,
does
so
that
now we
mean
can
Navy
ruin
man? Does that mean
Thanksgiving.
you were in the Navy, bro? But he said, I prefer just a lose out, but beating the Chiefs in Arrowhead would be epic. I see a win, but not many more other than Jacksonville. Yeah, that would be crazy if we score 19 points 3 weeks in a row. Yeah. Yet again with that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't break
So
20.
is it just tank baby or just win baby this Friday? Like what do we want?
I don't know.
Well, this
I'd
is the
say
bitter,
just
this is
win.
the bittersweet part of it.
What's that?
I say just win.
Okay.
Because fuck, yeah, to lose to the Chiefs, man. I'm telling you, I hate losing to division rivals. That's always my thing. But
yeah, I
hey,
hated losing to the Chargers.
yeah, silver lining is always we go up in the draft order. So, I won't be that heartbroken, bro.
This is good with the bad either way.
Sorry. So you won't be mad if we win.
Yeah, if we win, it's good because we beat the Chiefs in KC, which is, as far as I'm concerned, that's like our Super Bowl for the year.
2 years in a row.
And it's that, and it's still good if we lose, because we hold our spot at number 3, depending the outcome of the other two teams that are number 1 and number 2 right now. So
damn,
it's
there's some legit
damned
like
if
some
you do,
people on
damned if
Tank
you don't.
Watch because they were like listing who those other teams were playing, and I was like, damn, y'all really looking at damn Tank Watch.
Yeah, they invested, bro, for sure.
We're going deep.
Myra said we're all gonna be drunk and are hungover Friday anyway.
Ain't that menudo, bro.
You're right. Oh, look, he is a Navy. Yeah, I get it. Oh, cool. Shout out, bro. Me too. He said, I'm retired Navy 25 years. I know Mike's also a veteran. He's a flipping paratrooper. Jumped out perfectly good airplanes with bad intent. He said, happy Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, everyone.
I like that. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. And I get it. We don't. I know a lot of people call them meaningless wins, but this is one of those games where I wouldn't consider it a meaningless win because it's Kansas City. You know, it's Kansas City. We can go out there, we can beat them. Yeah. What needs to be done in the end of the season? You know, draft time. I'm hoping we'll get done. You know, regardless of where we end up. But I'm definitely going to be watching and cheering. Not mad if we fucking win, bro. That is for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
I think this is one of the games. This is probably the only other game the rest of the season, maybe the Chargers game, that I'm not opposed to us beating the other team. You know,
well, because who do we got left?
I'm hoping the other team win too.
After KC, who do we play?
The Bucks.
The Bucks.
Ooh, that's that. We're gonna get our ass handed. That's in Tampa, right?
And that's in Tampa.
That is in Tampa, yes, sir.
Oh, that's right. That's Captain Jack's game. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's Captain Jack's game. He's over there in Tampa. Yeah, I forgot about that. And
who do we got after that?
who do we got after
and
that?
it's Falcons. The Falcons.
That's back at home, though, right? Yeah.
That's back at home on a Monday night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
If it doesn't get flexed.
Wait, they can flex Monday night games now?
I thought so. They still can. They already did it once. Sunday night game. Someone else. They have to do an X amount of days. Thursday. No, they can do Monday night games too, because I thought there was a Monday night game that they just flexed recently.
No,
that's coming up. They have to let you know so far in advance.
And
I hope they don't flex
a regular one.
Yeah, I hope they don't flex it because I wouldn't mind just staying home for that game on that Monday night.
Yeah, the Falcons game is a Monday night game.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the 22nd is Jacksonville.
Yeah, I'll be at that one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually that's our holiday party at the bar for the club.
Oh, so nice.
That's a long day for me, or for the club members too, because we start at like 1:00.
Yeah.
And then we got New Orleans.
The Derek Carr game. Yeah.
I know that's another game a lot of people want to see us win too, because
that's
to give Carr 32 losses,
Yeah, and Tampa. Tampa's got
and then
fucking light us up. Yep. I mean, we have a beat up secondary. Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
You figure right now we're on our fucking third, fourth, and fifth DBs. No Hobbs, no JB. We got DCAM out there. Yep. We got Holmes out there. Yeah. It's like, I mean, it's pretty bad. I think that's what worries me this game too, because how are we gonna stop Kelsey? And how are we
Kelsey
gonna
stop D-Hop's there? D-Hop wasn't there when we played them.
That was his first game, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he didn't do shit that game.
Yeah, that was just his first game back. Yeah, so,
he's been a hell of a lot better playing for him since then.
Yeah,
so now
of course we got the speed of punk ass Xavier Worthy too. You got that to worry about. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But Kelsey's gonna Kelsey against us. He always does.
Yeah. He said many see the Deion talk is cheating. Can't be further from the truth. All he does is tell teams he will not play for them if they draft him. Is that the Raiders? Maybe. Well, there you go. Yeah, I don't see why it was cheating. I could just see where they're saying it's. I know the NFL keeps an eye on tanking as far as tampering, right?
Yeah.
Being able to do it in that sense, but yeah. No, I see Deion just talking, and it's like, yeah, who am I gonna go to? He's never specifically said, that, but he wouldn't mind us going to Vegas, other teams, things like that. But I mean, I get it. It's like he's a dad. The one thing that I would be curious about, and there's more, I think there's more rumors than anything. But after Devontae, I don't believe what anybody says is him becoming a coach here. That would be different.
Oh, I don't know, bro. That Ice Cube interview kind of says different, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's two dads talking. You know what I mean? Like if I was talking with dads too, we'd be like, yeah, of course I would want to be there with my son, But
it's different. Yeah. It's different when you an actual coach, you coaching already a team at the collegiate level, where you want to step away from the NFL. So it's a little different. I don't know. I think it carries a little bit more weight. I think it's more of a kind of hidden message type of thing. Right. So I think he's trying to put out a little feeler and see what's up. I don't know if maybe he'll come in as a head coach. Huh?
I don't know, but I don't think he's ready for a head coach in the NFL.
Maybe not a head coach level. Maybe not at that coach level. Maybe some other level where he's like a defensive coordinator or an assistant, something like that.
Well, either way,
he has shared in the past being reluctant to coach.
Yeah, but also either way, he'd come in with more experience than AP had right from the start. You know, that's the bonus. I mean, I'm not saying I'm for it, and I'm not saying I'm for losing AP here, but I mean,
but you can see that happening, like him coming to coach.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I see him coming coach for sure, 100%.
Just
because the shit that he's been saying.
That's what I said though. You can't be believing shit motherfuckers said. No. How many times did Devontae tell you he was staying?
Yeah. I mean, we're already a media circus as it is because we're just so bad, and it's just we're popular in the media circuit for the wrong reasons.
See, and that's what I was saying, David, man. Exactly.
And that's what's going to happen if he does come here. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to be a sideshow, because of all the attention he's going to bring just because of his name.
Yeah.
So
I'll say this about the granted, sometimes I'm a big follower of Deion from even when he was in the NFL, and then to Jackson State, to Colorado. A lot of that though is a lot people coming after him too, and he doesn't let himself. Same way with Shador. Shador doesn't like, if you're gonna talk about me, I'm gonna clap back at you. And obviously he gets that from his dad. I don't think Deion goes out looking for it, but he's also not gonna stay quiet if you come looking for him. Yeah.
No, that's what I mean. I mean, I know he's not going to be, holding press conferences and, losing his shit on Twitter and Instagram and all that other shit. It's going to be the media in his face constantly.
Some Dallas Cowboy fucking bullshit, right? Yeah. See, this is what I said too. I think I would see him going to Florida State.
I could see him doing that.
Yeah, especially because they're having such a down year. Yeah.
Yep, get that team back on track again, and it's his alma mater. So I mean,
plus he just landed that one quarterback from USC. He took them away from him. One of the top quarterback recruits. We just landed him in Colorado, so he's got Shador's replacement.
Would he come in through the portal?
Yeah.
And that's the other thing he's got to realize when he's in the NFL. There's no portal in the NFL.
Yeah, no, that portal is
totally different rules to get players.
There you go, that guy, Edgar. Yeah, Juju Lewis. That dude. Yeah, he's got him coming. So who knows, man? But I don't know.
Could you imagine if the NFL had a portal instead of doing free agency? How fucked up that would be.
Oh, like you could just go out there and
instead of doing like the whole free agency and every team gets a fair shot at the play, instead of the play that says, no, I want to transfer from this team to that team. If
like you get to pick. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Could you imagine that in the NFL?
Yeah,
oh my God.
Oh, I'm sure the players would love that shit.
Oh, dude, it did be like 2 or 3 superstar stacked teams, but no team would be able to afford to pay them what they want. That's the problem.
Yeah, then the cap would come into play and all that other shit.
Oh God, yeah. But it would still be interesting.
Yeah, because I mean, technically it's not a free agent, but I still see it that way because the way you get them through the portal, I'm sure the NIL shit has a lot to do with it also.
Oh yeah,
that's how you get them to come. Yeah, you look at that kid from.
It only increases their value depending on where they're going to and the situation they're gonna walk into.
That quarterback from UNLV that stopped playing for them because they didn't deliver on the shit they promised him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so you can get shit like that happening. So definitely, he said even worse than the NCAA. You know what? I'm not mad at the NCAA. I don't think to me it needed to happen because it was always the same 4 or 5 fucking teams every year. Like something had to fucking change. The playoff was a good change. I like that because before the polls was just stupid. Whoever they voted, that's who the champion was. But. Yeah, I mean, I like the change now, the portal, the way it's set up. So I'm all for it. Like I'm glad it's not the same 4 fucking teams every year.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, there's definitely more continuity, not continuity, parity. There's more parity in the NCAA football world, just like there was in the NFL a few years ago. You know, with a couple of changes on a team for a couple of different players, and it changes that team drastically.
Oh, drastically. And I think that's where we've been fucking missing. You know, we think we're gonna have that change when we get those players. And I mean, look at with Tay, that bit us in the ass, right? It didn't work out the way it was. When we first were getting Tay, I literally thought that was gonna take us to the next level.
I thought so too. I really did.
Yeah.
Just knowing what that team was, McDaniels, for when he first took over, what that team was, and then it just went to complete crap. He took a playoff contending team and just threw it in the trash. You know.
Yeah.
And that, like I said, it set us back. You know, we pay for that for another 2 years at least. Because if anybody thinks we're going to turn this around next year after the draft and free agency and have I mean, it could happen. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but the likelihood of it happening is very slim. You know, you just have to get lucky that it's going to happen. But if anybody's got these visions of us going to the Super Bowl after next season, you're crazy. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I hope somebody
even we get our quarterback, right? Say we get our quarterback, whether you're Ward or Shador, whoever. Say we get him. I don't want to argue that right now. But whoever we get, do you see him starting from day one, or would you prefer he sit behind, say, Aiden O'Connell, or if they bring someone else in to develop before we go all in?
I think if they give them the right competition setting in training camp, and the rookie beats out O'Connell or whoever else is in our quarterback room, and he's earned it, then go for it. You know, if they're a little hesitant on giving him the start, like, you know, there's that wishy-washy, we don't know who's going to, then you stick with the veteran that's been here, you know, that knows what we're trying to do, and let him sit for a season. Right. Because don't forget, that's a lot of pressure on these rookies. People don't realize that sometimes. You know, when you draft a player like that to come in and play, you put a shit ton of pressure on these kids. And that's why some of these kids fail so fast.
Yeah.
They're expected to come in and be the savior, and they can't, just because you don't have the right personnel. It's not their fault. You know, some of these players just don't last because of that, you know?
That in the situation
happens. There's some kids that are just so good in college. They come to the pros, and it just gets too overwhelming for some of them.
Do you think that's what's happening to Caleb in Chicago?
I think so.
Yeah.
I really do. Like that. Because he was so highly touted coming out of college that he was going to be this next great thing, and he's going to be the savior for Chicago, and just what the Raider fans are thinking now. You know, we get Shador. He's going to be the savior. We're going to do this. We're going to do that.
Yeah.
You know, it's unfair to these kids sometimes when this pressure is put on them, and it takes a toll. People don't realize that. Yeah. You know, that's how I agree. I think that is the problem with Caleb. And even Daniels a little bit is slacked off. But again, I think part of that is the Cliff Kingsbury.
He's been more. Yeah, he's been the more consistent of them.
And then even with JD5, I think that's been the knock on Cliff's offenses, though. It starts off on fire.
He tends to drop off.
I remember that happened when he was with Kyler. Because they started off so hot, then they just dropped off. Yeah. Because I was listening to something on the radio about that, about how as much as the Raiders want Shador, like whatever direction they decide to take with the coach, but the most important thing is going to be that offensive coordinator. You know,
it is.
Who's the one that's gonna groom our quarterback? Who's the one that's gonna build him up and develop him? You know, I mean, good thing we have Tom. Tom's there, but I think that quarterback, that a coordinator is gonna be so important. Who it is and how they bring it up.
Well, having Tom there will help. But remember, don't forget, because of his contract with the TV. He's not going to be able to interact with the players, being a part owner of the team.
I wonder how that was going to work, right? If he's not going to
get special privileges,
Is he gonna stay?
I don't think he's gonna stop out with Fox because I think he's making a lot of money. I think he has to do it on the low, and it's hard to do when you're Tom Brady, bro. Not exactly, can't exactly blend in, bro. So I don't know, man. But yeah, you're right. I think having the right coordinator come in and really groom him and create something around Shador Cam is going to be essential. Preferably, I mean, you would want to sit him for the year, but I don't know, man. We're so fucking impatient, and knowing our fan base and how demanding we are, we're not going to want that. We're going to want something like immediate result. So, but that goes into you having this $100 million cap space now. You have to go out and get somebody. If that's the plan, you have to go out and get somebody that they can sit behind and learn for the next like.
With that $100 million, you would use that money to bring somebody in.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, why not? If that's the plan, unless you're gonna throw them out to the wolves right away, But you gotta have the right coordinator for that.
Yeah. I mean, in my mind, the ideal situation would be you sign a bona fide veteran quarterback that's going to come in and he's going to be your starter because of the amount of years and experience he already has. AOC is your backup. He gets game time experience as needed throughout the season. And whoever the quarterback is we draft sits at number 3. Don't put him on the practice squad. You can't. You don't want to put him there because he'll be gone.
You can't.
You put him as number 3 and he just sits and he's only comes in if the other first 2 get hurt. And that's how it should go for at least the first year, because then by the end of the first year, that rookie should be good to go, whether it be starting the following year or at least move up to the backup and maybe one more year playing as the backup, getting in limited exposure in games. That would be the ideal move. But then you got to look at who's out there for free agent quarterbacks that's worth a shit.
Yeah, that's the other part. But yeah, I think Edgar brings up a good point. That's why I brought it up because Baker was a prime example. He was in a shit show in Cleveland.
I would have loved
Cleveland's a fucking shit show. But look at how he's doing. That's the quarterback I wanted.
That's what I said. I wish he was here.
Yeah, I wish
I would have taken him in a heartbeat.
Maybe Man says reality comes to mind if Shador is drafted. Surely Brady thinks 1 year behind a good veteran QB. So we say 1 year. I think in my mind, I keep hoping that maybe AOC can be that guy he sits behind, so we don't have to waste that money on a quarterback and maybe get some linemen, a running back, something. But Ernest, wait, what up, Ernest? I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. He said we're still at the beginning of that 3 to 5 year rebuild. Now it's Brady's turn at the helm of another 3 to 5 year rebuilding plan. He's like, I'm 70 and I'm hoping to witness at least one Super Bowl.
Oh man.
It would help big time if the Raiders have the right QB coach. That's the other part, right? And the OC, plus the O-line and the run game. I think with the O-line, we got the foundation, with JPJ, with Glaze, with Miller. You can go out there, get a couple guards, look in the draft, see what you can get. I think in that part, I'm thinking we're moving in the right track when it comes to that. But yeah, and no, I was gonna say that you witnessed the Super Bowl. I'm 47, and I witnessed 2. I witnessed 83, then I witnessed the shellacking that fucking Tampa Bay gave us.
Yeah.
I remember those.
But with me, I've witnessed 3 of them. So, the only 3 we've won. But yeah, so
you witnessed 3. Which one?
76, 81, and 83.
Oh, you see, I was born in 77. So yeah,
I was born in 70. I was 6 years old when we won that one.
Yeah, see, I was.
That was 6
the season 83. I was 6 when the 83 one. Yeah, that was when I became a fan.
That's when I became a fan watching them in that Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, definitely have to be cautious about how we go about with this quarterback. Whoever it is, we decide to get, but we definitely have to be careful about how they bring them up, bringing in the right person, the right hire, who it's going to be.
Yep.
I mean, we still got to see what's going to happen at the end of the year. With Antonio. Is he going to get another shot? Are they going to move on? Is the Vrabel season? Like, what's going to happen? So definitely have to see what's going to be the look out for that, But I know even with what he said today, people said, see, you could tell he's lost the locker room. I think watching last week's game says otherwise.
Yeah.
If he would have lost the locker room, we would have fucking just shit the bed against Denver, We were holding our own until the turnover, and we were winning. And then obviously our lack of production came out. You know, where we're lacking. We can't run the ball. You know, we have questions at the ball. We can only pass it so far. You know, so it's just little things here and there that
makes a limited offense. Yeah.
Yeah,
very limited offense. Yeah.
The other thing too, I was thinking of mentioning too is any rookie quarterback that comes in, and if we throw him right to the wolves and start him right away, don't forget the division you're in, and the quarterback's in that division. Because he's always going to be measured based on those three guys too. Always everybody's going to bring it up. Well, he's matching up against Mahomes this week. Then he's got Herbert, and now he's got Bo Nix. You know. It's like he's always going to be compared to those guys, and I think one of the toughest divisions in the league. You know, you got three teams right now that are vying for a playoff spot in our division alone. You know,
and that's
there's a
just
good chance all three of them are going to make it.
Yeah, that's just the West. Because in the AFC, you got Burrow, you got Allen, you got Tua.
That's what I mean. Just in our division alone, you got two of the best in the league. A rookie that's playing out of his fucking mind.
Yeah.
You know, it's like now he's going to be compared to those or has to compete against those three guys 6 times in the season. You know, that's another big stretch for a rookie.
Yeah. But I'm hoping like with the rookie, you want to have the support, right? The help. I'm hoping we stay healthy. That defense that we thought was supposed to be elite, maybe next year it will be, you know, with the healthy Wilkins, with the healthy Kuntz, you know, with the healthy secondary. Add another corner, you know, bring another one in to help them out. We obviously felt Jack Jones was going to be our number one. As much as I love Jack Jones, I don't think he is our number one corner. You know, JB has been playing a lot better, so definitely can use that help on that back.
He doesn't have that steady going up to where he needs to be. He's good game, bad good game, bad game.
Yeah,
you know?
Bennett's going to be our future if he comes back healthy, you know.
But I don't know. I think Luke, you know, you're tied to your own opinion, whatever, brother. Welcome. But he said that's retarded if we have our first round QB sit. Is it though? Because when you look at how many have been ruined by being out there too early, Josh Allen was this close to being ruined, bro. You know, if it wasn't for that coordinator that came in, Dable, remember? He started changing. Once he had Dable with him, he got better. He got that shit out of him. But you can ruin a good quarterback by not having the right fucking people or the right fit for him if you start him too soon. Yeah.
A perfect example. Look at Aaron Rodgers. How many years did he sit behind Brett Favre in Green Bay before he got the
love behind Rodgers? Yeah.
Love the same thing. You know, Green Bay's got the recipe for what they do, and it's worked. It's worked for over 30 years for them if you look at it. You know, you had Brett Favre come in. He's there for a long time. They draft Rodgers. He sat for what, 3 years behind Favre? And look at how good he was even when he came in. When he came in, they didn't miss a beat. You know, and it's the same
Sam Darnold, Baker, the list goes on. Yeah.
You know, so no, sitting a quarterback is good sometimes. You know,
I think it can be. I think it goes to what Jay was saying. As a fan base, we get so fucking impatient and we want to win. And we're hyping these two quarterbacks up, right? To the point where we're almost dividing ourselves, Team Cam, Team Sanders. Yeah. When we do get one of these guys, it's like, okay, now we want to see them perform. You know, now they're going to take us to the Super Bowl without realizing all the other parts that have to be in place for that to happen, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I get it. That's why it's so important who they sit behind, you know? Yeah. He's like, Raider Nation, if you cannot tell we are competitively losing, I know we're never done it before, but we believe in cheating ketchup mustard. You know what, Queen? And I will say, and I will continue to say, players and coaches don't tank, bro. The fan base, us, we want them to for the draft pick. If you're telling me that Max Crosby's out there thinking like, oh, I can't sack the dude because it's going to cost us a first round pick, you're fucking out of your mind. You know,
that's not in his DNA. He's not,
and it's not in players' DNA to do that as competitors. As fans, when we see and we watch, of course we want that. You know, like even last year when we beat Denver, everyone was like, "Why were you so happy and messed your guys' draft pick?" you know. But as a fan, like I wanted us to beat Denver. I liked seeing O'Connell. I liked seeing that performance. And yeah, it fucked up our draft pick, but I didn't see it that way. And I don't think players and coaches do either. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and that's true, Rebel. Brady is a huge believer in letting quarterbacks sit and learn. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He definitely is. And I'm with that. As much as I love Sanders and I got my Colorado jersey on, you know, all that shit, but I would not be mad if he does sit and has to wait, you know. If he does start or whoever it is, if it's Cam, then it goes back to what you were saying, Jeff. It's like they showed in the preseason and the offseason that they were ready, that they were able to handle, you know, through the development. Because now QBs nowadays too are different. I'm not gonna lie. QBs back in our day, like those fools, you had to sit them. Probably the one that I thought was Manning was different. Manning and Andrew Luck were just fucking different. Like
Manning was different. He was just built different. That guy.
Yeah, he was just fucking built different. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's put it this way. I mean, he wasn't even the coaches weren't even calling plays. I mean, he was out there calling the plays when he was in Indy, even in Denver. You know,
especially in Denver. That was all defensive coaching. They let Peyton take over the offense.
He was the on-field coach. He was basically the player coach or player offensive coordinator coach.
He made Pro Bowl players out of Julian Thomas and all that shit. Like, dude, you never heard of. Like, fucking Manning had those fools balling. I can stand that dude. See, that was another reason why I hate fucking Denver. I can stand Manning.
I didn't like him when he played. And that sucks too because he went to Denver. Because I loved him when he played in Indy because he used to beat the shit out of the Patriots. So I loved it when he was in Indy. Then he went to Denver. I'm like, no, man, I can't even cheer for you as a player because everybody likes certain players on other teams.
Yeah, I didn't like Manning. I preferred Brady over Manning. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I could see why you would hate him. You're in New England. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I guess I just respected the fact that he won so much. So, yeah.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll get so much shit for that every time I say that, Jay. Oh, you're a Raider fan. He's the reason why we took it down for him, though. He's not a reason. Trading John Gruden to the fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneers is. Ever since that Super Bowl, we have not been the same.
I blame it solely on Callahan on that one. There was no one else but him.
Yeah.
It was his own dumbass fault. That's what you get for not playing and changing the plays.
Yeah. I remember that, dude. I was so hyped for that fucking Super Bowl too, bro.
Oh, I was too.
Fucking hyped.
Told you when we won the AFC Championship, my best friend since we were like 5 years old called me up and we're yelling and screaming on the phone. Now we're in our 30s, yelling and screaming on the phone like a couple of giddy high school girls because we're so excited because the Raiders are going to the Super Bowl. We're getting to see it as adults.
Yeah,
you know. And then this is what happens, you know. Senna goes missing. He ends up in Tijuana at a donkey show or something.
Yeah,
you know, he has a breakdown. You know, our head coach at the time doesn't change the cadence. He doesn't change anything. Just keeps running the same playbook. So Gruden just said, "Hey, this is where this is going. When they say this, this is what's happening here." Warren Sapp's even said it in interviews.
Oh, I've seen many interviews where they said they knew exactly where the ball was going to go, where Rich Gannon was going to put it. Like, they were even saying it's like practice, right? It's just like practice out here. Yeah,
that's why they were all laughing and giggling on the sideline the whole time because they knew we weren't going to beat them. Yeah, and we had like the best offense in the league that year.
Yeah.
That offense was just.
Those years because it was the year when Saragusa landed on Rich. Right. And the following year was the Tuck, right?
Yeah.
And then the Super Bowl. Like our offense was amazing. Our defense was one of the best.
Super Bowls in a row.
Yeah, that was our little, little Super Bowl.
That was our window.
That was our window.
That was our little fucking window. Yeah.
Yep. That team was geared for it. That team was built to win those Super Bowls.
But Al, being the genius that he is, sent John Gruden to Tampa Bay.
In the middle of the night. Bye.
Yeah, and back then I don't think I was like into it as much as now the news, the updates and stuff like that.
Well, so maybe I would have to look into either. So
so I don't know exactly why that happened, but yeah.
If this would have been now with social media and everything, that never would have been done like in the middle of the night type of thing, just like the move from Oakland to LA was like done in the middle of the night. Nobody knew, and all of a sudden you get the reports the next morning. You know, now everything being on social media,
Oh
we would have
yeah.
known right as
See,
it
if
happened.
there was social media back then, I would have went to Tijuana and I would have found Baron Robbins for everybody.
I know, right? But, hey,
I
bro,
lived
get
in
up.
San Diego
Get
at the
up.
time. I would have been like,
Get up.
I'll go get him. I got him, coach.
I probably know where he is. Let's go.
I know exactly where he's at.
Plus a hangover too, bro.
You know, like I would have brought the food back. Actually, that was one of my side jobs in the military. Was I had to go pick up my drunk shipmates from the border whenever they got detained.
No, Jesus.
So I would go pick those fools up and bring them to the ship. But yeah,
Yeah.
so I would have found Robbins.
He probably would have too.
Yeah.
Bro.
I just remember watching it that day, and that shit just came up, and I was like, "What? What do you mean our center's missing? Like what?
Yeah.
Like, oh no, I got a bad feeling from that moment."
As soon as I saw that, I'm like, "Oh, we're screwed. We're screwed."
No,
I
my
forget who
God.
the backup was. Oh my God, because he wasn't a bad center, but he hadn't practiced with the first team at all for like weeks.
Yeah, nah, man, I'm Navy.
You know.
Yeah, I don't remember who he was either. Yeah, I can't remember.
Damn it, that drives me nuts now. But
yeah,
God, why are we bringing up the shit that's painful? Fuck, we're already in pain right now this season. We don't need to hash up shit from the past.
But that means that's just been our fucking luck, bro. Even when you think of 2016, like how excited we were, how hyped. I remember going to the Charger game, bro, and we beat the shit out of the Chargers. That amazing throw catch by Crabtree. Like, this is the team that's gonna finally do it. And then Christmas, it all went to shit after he got hurt. Like, that's the kind of bad fucking luck we've had. And it's like, oh, dude, it's painful. It's painful.
Yeah.
It really is tough being a Raider fan.
Oh, I know. Health insurance.
Sun Goddess, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, Rebel, the Chiefs this Friday, bro. Black Friday. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping it'll be a good game. I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it with the fam because my siblings, I can tell my family's Chiefs fans. Watch it here with my nephew. He probably wants me to stay here with him to watch it. But the homie John might come up, so I might watch it with him. But we'll see. Yeah, definitely hope it's a good game like Sundays was, where you see the effort. I'll be happy with that. If I see the effort, if I see us stay in it, cool. If it starts to be like an ass whooping like of old, you know, when they used to whoop our ass or when they whoop our ass in Vegas, like then I'll be fucking pissed. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I just there's two things I really hope this Friday. One, we figure out finally. Actually, we just need to take the script that Denver just did against us and put whoever our best cover guy, whatever, on Kelsey, because that's what Denver just did to us. They put Surtain on Bowers and shut him down. This is the least amount of catches he's had in any game, I think. Other than
but Surtain's got the size to do that, though. That's different. I don't think we have a guy. Just
it too.
Yeah, we don't have a guy that can do that.
He had 4 catches. I mean, they basically took him out of the game, and that was the problem. You know, and we can't let that happen again this week. You know, we got to get.
I wonder how what's his name? Shoot, I can't remember the defensive coordinator name. Spags? Yeah,
Spags.
I wonder how he's going to prepare, how he's going to game plan against Bowers.
Well, I guarantee he watched Sunday's game from Denver, and he was like, "Cool, so that's how we can do this." Because he ate him up when we played them the last time. He did the same shit. I think he got like 8 or 9 catches that game.
But they don't have a Surtain. They have McDuffie, but he don't have the size.
No,
to cover someone like Bowers. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But anybody we play going forward knows what to do now, though. If they've got the guy that can handle them.
Oh yeah, they got the guy with the size. Yeah. Which ain't that many. You think about Surtain or even other safeties. I know Baltimore uses Kyle Hamilton like that a lot. You know,
to be the one that takes out but Baltimore's also an extremely athletic defense too.
Oh yeah,
that's the difference. You know, Denver's defense did just a lot of beef up front, and then they got Surtain.
Yeah,
that's what it's like.
Yeah.
You know what matchup I'm looking forward to? How our interior O-line is going to handle with Chris Jones. Because Chris Jones is a fucking future Hall of Famer, bro. You know, but I wonder how they're gonna deal, how they're gonna be able to manage, how JPJ, Parham or Meredith, you know, what's gonna game plan to make sure he don't eat us up.
If it's the last game, I think it was Jones was versus Glaze, right?
Yeah.
And I remember AP saying that we're not going to leave him. We're going to double team. We're not going to leave him alone. We can't do that to the rookie if I can leave him alone. So I hope this time is different, and I hope they have somebody helping Glaze because that's a tall order to.
That's a tall order for anyone 1-on-1, bro.
Yeah. Well, what scares me if it's going to be the right side that he's primarily on, unless he moves around like he normally does too. But whenever he's on our right side, that means it's Glaze and Parham. That's what scares me. You know,
Glaze and Parham on that side.
Parham this past weekend. I mean, he makes his initial contact on a block, and then he stops. You know, whereas you're watching JPJ still running down the field trying to hit that next level and still try and get more blocks in, you know, where you don't see that with Parham. He just kind of makes that initial block and stops. I mean, on that one play, he almost got bent over backwards because he just came off the ball in such an angle that he was straight up and he just got pushed right back. Luckily, the running back got around him fast enough, but if he didn't, he was going to stop the play dead at the line of scrimmage.
At the line of scrimmage,
yeah. And now you put him up against a guy like Jones. Oh, good God! That scares me for the right side.
And they have good linebackers. And KC's a solid ass defense, bro. Solid ass. There's a reason they're top 5.
Keep him on the left on our right side and just keep owning Parham. As long as he doesn't play inside Parham, if he plays the gap between JPJ and Parham, I feel a little better because I trust JPJ to put hands on him and to really have an impact.
Now, I want to keep an eye on that to see if that ever does happen and see how JPJ does against them. But then again, I mean, he is a rookie. Jones is Jones, so but definitely JPJ is an animal.
He's just got that chip on his shoulder though, too. Like
when I saw him hit that dude last game, I wasn't even mad at that. Like, bro, you hit that motherfucker. Like we finally got some nastiness on that O line, you know.
You know, this harkens back to the time of like Wisniewski and them. Like Wisniewski was a nasty offensive line.
The Wiz, yes.
I loved watching him play.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't take shit from nobody.
Wiz, who was the other one? Rodney Hudson. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Otto, but I'm too young to remember Otto. Ernest, you can probably talk about Otto. Otto, I've only seen on film and I've met in Oakland and other places, but I'm sure he was really nasty too. Yeah.
Don Mosbaugh was a great center too.
Mosbaugh, oh my God, I forgot about him. Yeah.
Yep. Well, I think until Barrett Robbins vanished, I think he was only the fourth. I think he was only the fourth center for the Raiders in the entire history of the organization because Otto was the center for God knows how many years.
Forever.
Then Mosbaugh took over. Then there was I forget who the one was that was between Mosbaugh and Barrett Robbins, but there was like not many. We haven't had that many centers through the years until you know you hit the 2000s, and then it's just like,
shuffle. Yeah,
I
do remember Mosbaugh in the LA days.
Yep, he was.
That's
good.
when we had Mosbaugh. He was in the LA days. Like that was my era, the LA Raider days.
LA Raiders, for sure.
That's why I hate Buffalo so much because they were the ones who would knock us out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's why I can't stand fucking Buffalo to this day. That's one of my most hated fucking teams outside of the West. Yeah,
that's what it was. Grogan, not
Grogan. Yeah.
And then we also had Hanna too. John Hanna's brother. I think it was Jack, because John Hanna is the offensive lineman left tackle for the Patriots for years. He's in the Hall of Fame. But his brother played for us as an offensive lineman too, and he was good too. Okay. Not as good as his brother, but he was good.
Yeah, he said JPJ is like Otto. We'll see, man. It's too soon. Rookie. I wouldn't
Yeah,
call him Otto yet.
Soon, but he's definitely showing.
But definitely showing promise. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He said the great part is JPJ's aggressive nature spreading to Parham, Glaze, and even KM. What's his name? Meredith.
Miller.
Miller. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which he thinks will be
still
gone
don't-
next year. I hope we don't get rid of Colton
I don't either.
too soon. And like, left tackles aren't like easy to replace, I think
Nah.
it just took Miller a while to get situated coming back from injury, but now I see him playing a little more better. I wish he was more physical and more violent like JPJ, but that's not his style. Yeah. I got.
Do you think we move on from? Do you think we move on from Andre James?
I think so. I think we finally should. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he a free agent at the end of the season or no?
No, we just signed him last year. We gave him a contract.
That's right.
We just gave him a contract this offseason. Yeah. I remember when I saw that, I was like, "What?"
We need the center out there. Trade him away at the draft for draft picks.
Something, yeah,
right.
Trade back. Especially now that they
fine
stuck with JPJ, yeah, because they haven't even said anything as far as James' injury, right? They've just been announcing that JPJ is the center. Yeah. Yeah, so definitely.
Oh, Raiders Rebel. I hope he's here for the next 15 years.
Yeah, that would be good. We
need
need some of that consistency on that damn line.
Yes.
If we can have JPJ, Glaze, pick up some other dudes that would just be solid enough to play for like even 5-10 years, consistently together, then that's how we can develop that O-line, bro. Yeah.
I'll take an 8-year vet. I mean, I'll take the guy sticking for 8 years.
Right.
I'm fine with that.
How long has Miller been here? That was the Gruden era.
What, his 5th year?
Yeah, I think is it?
Because he came in with was that Gruden's first draft with us on the second go around?
I think so. It might be.
So this might be his 4 or 5, I think. I'm not sure now.
Yeah, Edgar. Robert Gallery was trash. Talk about hype. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh god.
The players we could have had if we had not taken Robert fucking Gallery, bro.
Told you that was the last jersey of a new player I bought was when we drafted him. I thought for sure he was going to be great for us because he was phenomenal in college.
He was phenomenal, right? He's a monster.
Oh my god, he was
mountain man.
So I'm like, I'm going to get his jersey. I still have it. I'm saying I just never wear it. I'm never wearing it again.
Oh yeah,
that's
Gallery jersey?
I will never buy a new player's jersey ever.
That's crazy.
Done. I might make the exception for JPJ in the future.
There you go.
I just like the
met Gallery his rookie year back when the Oakland days they would have the rookies go out to the Raider image and do the signings.
Yeah.
So I would always show up. I met him. He's huge. Robert Gallery's huge. Valdir. I met Valdir. He was another big guy. And Terrell Pryor. I still have the hat.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Terrell Pryor. I mean, I knew he wasn't the best quarterback, whatever, but he was a big ass dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Navy Man's question. Put that up.
The 6 pillars?
Yeah.
What are your 6 pillars of the building? A building takes 6 posts. Mine are Max, C-Dub, JPJ, BB. Who does he mean by BB?
Brock Bowers.
Oh, Brock Bowers. You called the next one.
Spillane.
I like Spillane. I like Kobe. I like Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, I do.
I would include him as the core, as a nucleus for that. Especially that veteran leadership in the wide receiver room. He's the receiver that'll go out there and make a catch. He's the receiver that'll go out there and run, block for you.
He's also the receiver that you want to keep. So if you do draft a number 1 style wide receiver, he can slide back to the number 2 spot and be that and be valuable.
And there's one Navy man that I wish he would have never got hurt, and he was becoming my favorite, or I was about to get his jersey, was Christian Wilkins.
Yeah.
That boy was just nasty, bro. I love him. So I'm hoping he recovers from his injury and he can fucking be one of those pillars on that inside.
I hope so. Yeah.
Especially with the way Butler's playing right now. But I've been impressed lately with Adam Butler.
I'll tell you, pretty good too.
Yeah. Definitely time for to see what's gonna happen when he comes back. But yeah. Max, yeah, I would say that. Brock Bowers, Jacoby, Spillane.
I think the other thing the team needs to decide on is what they want to do with Tyree.
That's the tough one.
Do they push him for another year and see how he turns out? I mean, he's gotten better this year, but man, when you've got a guy on your team in your practice that you can work with constantly, and you're not even close to his level yet with Max, I don't know how this kid hasn't progressed. You know,
I don't think
he's
we were just talking about this in the group chat. I don't think that level or that motor is in him.
No. I mean, he's got his moments. He's definitely got his moments, but damn. When you're a first round high draft pick like that, you got to produce. I'm sorry. You know,
especially at number 7.
I can give a little bit more leeway on a quarterback because that's just so much going into it as a rookie coming in as a quarterback. When you're a defensive end, it's, you know, you don't have to learn as much as a quarterback would or a running back. You know,
right?
He doesn't have that tool bag of defensive end needs to make moves to get off a block. You know, it's either he comes off a stunt or he overpowers, and that's it.
Yeah,
you know, there's no swim move, there's no spin, there that's not there in his tool. And you figured by now he would have developed something like that. His get off, come on.
I know.
You know?
You know what they need to do?
That's what I like about Kuntz was that bend. That bend he used to fucking have. Bro. Woo! That was nasty.
We need to get Howie Long in there to teach some of these guys. The whole swim technique, you know, the right way to do it, you know, all that shit. You know, too bad they still couldn't do the helmet slap. Oh my God, Max would love that right now.
Yeah. I mean, before we drafted Bowers, I know a lot of people were like, "Oh, what should we draft if we don't get a quarterback?" And luckily, we ended up with Bowers. I'm not saying I would change that, but there was a defensive lineman, Latu. I would have loved for us to have drafted that fool and put him on the fucking line with Max and them. That fool has that type of motor. You know what I mean? Like that dude has that type of shit. Yeah.
Right now, I think right now he's influencing so many guys at the collegiate level. I think we're gonna get like a good amount of like Max Crosby's coming out in the next few years. Definitely, we'll be able to get at least we'll get somebody down the line. Yeah, he's such a big influence right now.
But
all the guys that you interview are like, yo, I get my
What up, Ryan? What's up, Raider Ryan? Welcome, brother. How you doing? So before we bounce, y'all, predictions. What is your prediction for Black Friday? What did you say, Jeff?
I said let Jay go first on this one.
Oh man.
You too, chat. What's your predictions, y'all? I want to see.
Yeah. Chat needs to get some predictions in.
I already know Billy Davis is gonna say we suck, we're gonna lose.
We suck, we're gonna lose.
Well, he's not wrong.
Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be like 17, 16, 17, 14.
Like that?
Yeah, because we can't fucking score more than 20 points. So why am I gonna give a why am I gonna give a this tall number? Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. Like
what did you say the score was again?
17, 14, 17, 16, something like that. I mean, to expect AOC to come out, red hot after an injury, it's unrealistic, So right. I say it's a low scoring game. Like I said, I think it's going to be a defensive game on both sides. So it's going to be something like that, 14-13 shit.
Okay.
That's how I see it. It's going to be a low scoring, very defensive game, and
I hope it's more than a black guy.
We'll get a little bit bored about it, but that's how I see it panning out. Or we get blown out.
What about you, Jeff?
I don't think it's going to be that low scoring.
No.
What did I say last week? I said what? We would lose 27-14. I think I wasn't too far off.
Oh, you weren't. That right? Yeah.
And that was against
Bo Nix and the Broncos.
That was in Vegas. This game in KC. This is a tough one. God damn.
23-21.
The hope obviously is for us to win because I don't want to lose to KC. I hate losing to KC. I don't care what it means for our draft position. Again, you play the game to win the fucking game, plain and simple.
You take one win, it's fine. 3.
Yeah.
3
and then just hope Jacksonville wins too. And the Giants. I don't see that happening.
The Giants play Thanksgiving, right? Against the Cowboys?
I think so.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants win, bro.
The Cowboys are horrible. Oh my God,
yeah.
they're so bad. They shouldn't have won this past weekend either.
Yeah. Maybe that'll change my view if I see the Giants.
What was it? Alaska? We lost by a touchdown, right?
We lost by a touchdown.
Yeah.
What was it? 24-17 last time?
27-20. I thought
27-20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 27-24.
27-24.
21. 27-21.
Okay.
Which means we're not kicking any field goals.
I see that. That's no field goals, huh?
That's all touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
And my other prediction is we have over 100 yards rushing.
Oh, by who? By who?
Oh, well, I can't say that yet. I mean, we don't even know who the hell's going to be who's going to be in the running back room this week. I mean, I would have
total
said
or by one person
last week, but they put him back on the practice squad, so I can't even. Why they put him on the practice squad? What happens if somebody goes and grabs him? We're screwed. You know, I don't know why. Whatever. That's above my pay grade. But I'm just saying. I said as a team, team total rushing yards 100.
Okay, that's why I asked team or person.
So I say O'Connell gets 2 touchdowns out of this game.
Wow.
And I think Bowers gets
generous.
I think Bowers gets right this week.
Yeah, I agree with you. So DeVito versus Rush, instant classic. I was hoping the fucking Cowboys would have signed Daniel Jones, and it would have been Jones versus DeVito, bro. That would.
Oh my God, but that'd been funny.
Yeah.
Instead, he went to Minnesota.
Yeah. So, but I'm gonna say. Ooh, we lose 16-20. I say we lose 16-20. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go. That's not
one touchdown and 3 field goals, some shit like that.
Yep.
If we lose, it'll be 27-21. If we win, it's going to be 21-14.
Okay. All right.
And then Ernest said we put up 21 points regardless.
Yeah,
he said, yeah, I know, Navy man, 16. It's a random number, bro. You'll be surprised, bro. Random numbers will pop in my head, and it's for a reason. I'll walk by a roulette table one day and think a number just popped in my head, and I put that number down, and it hit. So it just happens that way. It just happens. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, bro. Y'all have a good and amazing Thanksgiving. We will definitely be in contact, see what's going on with that game on Friday, you know. I appreciate everyone in the chat coming through. Make sure you're following, you know, all 3 of us.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. You know, you got LVRaider, just Raiders, baby. Then you got New England Raider with Jeff here, myself, Childolinus, Leo, your boy. So make sure you're following us and you still tune in, y'all. So appreciate it. Much love, and I will see y'all next week, brothers.
Hey, real quick, are you
Thanksgiving
still doing the Friday night show, right? The regular Friday night show?
I don't know. You have to ask Turf and Rundown. That's theirs. I just joined them. Ask Turf and Rundown. Yeah. All that.
Sure. But yeah. Happy Thanksgiving,
everybody.
You too, man.
Good day. You too.
Just win, baby. Look, check it out. All black with a hoodie, snapback, really snap on. Long white socks, me mugging like I'm King Kong. With them all black Chuck Taylors. West side and this bitch yelling Raiders. Thuggin', cause we know with it. Motherfuckers like y'all suck, but we don't give a fuck, nigga. We deal with it. Jaw jacking, getting nigga fucked up with the quickness. Parking lot squabbles, giving nigga the business. Shh, quiet, the fuck you mean? We yelling Raiders, bitch. Like fuck your team, you wanna talk your shit. Get stabbed like Scream Stadium, take off, nigga. Homicide scene. Oakland to LA, LA to Oakland, Las Vegas, Sin City, steady smoking. Raiders looking to get another ring like fuck y'all haters, nigga, y'all know what I mean? We yelling Raiders, bitch, y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Quit it, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck, Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Quit it, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck.
With so much drama in the big LV, it's kinda hard being Yaya or end up C, but I somehow, some ways keep dropping these Raider hits like every single day. May I sip on this Henny while these haters pay attention and my name stay bitchin'. I'ma stay G'd up like a silver feed up and tucked as a burner just in case it heats up. But I'm humble, 10 toes down to never stumble. Keep doing Raider music, imitating, never double. It's like everywhere we go, it's like the same old shit. Here Raiders just suck, y'all can suck my dick. It's a nation just to prove, no need to consume, win, lose, or tie. Raider Nation keep moving, top to the bottom, bottom to the top. It's Raider Nation all day till the casket drop.
We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Quit it, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck, Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Quit it, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Welcome in this bitch like nigga, what's happening? With whiskey in my cup, turned up, Raider Nation hella active. Watch what you say, watch the yapping, nigga, don't get your ass kicked. We bout that action, I'm a goofy nigga, but I ain't no goofy nigga. Fuck around and find out, he doing a two-piece nigga. Everybody knows me, soon as I hit the scene. They like, Raiders, bitch, nigga, fuck your team. Champions Club, I am the one. VIP access, we do what can't be done. I do what I do, nigga, that's on the daily. Talking hella shit, give a fuck if they hate me. Only one nation, Raider Nation, and it's evident. Any other nation is irrelevant. Commitment to excellence, just win, babies, what we telling them. Shout out to the nation, you know I had a rep. We yelling Raiders, bitch, y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Quit it, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck, Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Quit it, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck.